welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here today as I share with you some motivation for pursuing a healthy lifestyle as a Christian. And I'm also going to bring you along with some food that I made recently. So I made this stuffed acorn squash. Such a fun seasonal dinner item to make. Yes, it was a bit more time consuming. I want you to know that I don't make these kind of meals all the time. Let's be real here. I normally make more simple meals. Today we had tacos. I also show you these sorghum muffins that I made. I've made these multiple times. They are a savory muffin. What's fun about them is that you're actually using the grain, the sorghum grain, to make these. So I thought that would be fun to show you just a different way of making muffins. And I'm going to bring you along on some walks today. So I've gone on a couple walks this week. It's really good rehab for my foot, and I love walking, especially when it's sunny, and we had some sunny days this week. So I read this quote today, and it says, "Take care of your health that it may serve you to serve God." Have you ever heard of Gnosticism? Well, it was this heresy in the early Christian church in which people believed that physical matter, including the body, was evil, and that the spiritual realm was only that which was good. This led some people to believe they could act in whatever ungodly way they wanted in regards to their body because it didn't really matter. Does that sound familiar at all? Even though this was an ancient heresy, I think it's easy for us modern day Christians to fall into a similar trap. We spend our mornings reading the Bible, but then the rest of the day without exercising and eating whatever kind of unhealthy food we want. You know, all of that yummy prepackaged stuff. We forget that honoring God isn't just a spiritual matter, but a physical one as well. Now, I'm not here to condemn those who struggle with having a healthy lifestyle. You guys know my story. I've spent most of my life not taking very good care of myself, not exercising, making excuses that I didn't like exercising, and eating food that just wasn't very healthy. I've struggled to like salads. I still struggle to like salads, but I've suffered the consequences of this with ongoing digestive issues for a number of years. I decided I wanted to make changes in my life, and so my journey started. But I have begun to realize that when we care for our bodies, we can serve God better. I used to have a little piece of paper in my kitchen that said, "God, help me to make healthy choices that allow me to serve you well." What if every time we made a health choice to get off the couch and go on a walk, to say no to a second helping of a sugary dessert, we started seeing that as an act of worship to God? That would be so cool, wouldn't it? What if we saw it as a way to grow in discipline that wouldn't just affect our decisions when it came to eating and exercising, but that discipline would grow us in our spiritual growth as well? Now, you know, like I said, this is a journey. This isn't an overnight process. Man, I have still so much more to learn. I make mistakes. This is a slow transformation. We're not going to be perfect. There will be ups and downs. But you know what I'm so thankful for is we don't have to do it alone. And thankfully, God is a gracious God to forgive us, to give us strength when we make mistakes. So I think we should start including God in our health journey, praying and asking Him for wisdom when it comes to our health. Because, you know, there are so many opinions out there when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle, and it can be quite confusing. Thankfully, God is a God that loves to give wisdom to those who ask, as James 1:5 says. It is so nice to be able to walk and get out in nature again, since injuring my foot, I'm trying to walk as much as I can. And normally I love like a good warm summer day, but I'm starting to appreciate these like crisp, fresh air fall days to be outside when the sun is shining. I mean, you can't beat this, which actually is not super common in the Pacific Northwest to have sunshiny days in the fall and winter, but I'm grateful, very grateful for this today. Romans 12:1 says, "And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all he has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind he will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship him." Isn't that such an applicable verse for this? Friends, I encourage you to not be hard on yourself like I often do, okay? I'm telling you the advice that I need to hear. Celebrate and thank God for the healthy choices you make this week. Focus on how far God has brought you in your health journey this far. And if you're just getting started, thank God for showing you the need to care for your body. Thanks you guys for being here for this video. I'll see you in 2 weeks, and blessings on your own health journey.